Hello there guys, and welcome back to Scottish Hill Talking. This is 2026, first hike that you guys have seen. Technically my second hike of 2026. If you've been following me on Instagram, I did Dunrod Hill with the Scouts at the weekend there. So I am going to, sorry, excuse the sniffles, it is absolutely chilly Baltic up here. I am up the Greenock Cut because they are talking of closing off part of it for a few months because they're going, Scottish Power are coming up to do some essential maintenance. So God knows how long that's going to last. I love the view up here. The GoPro camera doesn't really do it justice, but you do get some absolutely cracking views from Greenock and Greenock. And I'm not just meaning of the town, I'm meaning of the landscape across, because there's a good few mountains over there as well. I think that one, I'm not sure if that is Ben Lomond, can't be far off it, but yeah. So at the second reservoir, that's where I'm heading up. Look how icy it is. So I'm walking on ice. So it's proper thick ice up here, look. Chunky boys. And I know people are going to say, why are you walking on the water? I'm genuinely, that's cracking a wee bit. I can't believe how thick the ice is up here. Mental. So aye, the tower is up there. You can barely see it. That's where I'm aiming for just now, and then we'll have a wee break. But the resi is fully frozen over. Have you ever seen that video of the guy that skims a stone? Because I kind of want to try it out. If there are any like Olympic, stone skiffers out there, I apologise for the brocks that I'm using. That's only things I can find right now. There's nothing flat up here. But let's try one there. So cool. That's cool. So I've just remembered we have been up this walk before. Way back in summer I did the World War II plane engine find, and we went this route. So please go check that video out as well. Right, so our mast is up there. So I've just come off this a fork in the road. Well, we're still on the road. Just come past the fork in the road. So plan is we're going to try and climb that bad boy. Now, is that the hill that Susie was talking about? Probably not. But it does seem like a big boy. And I fancy myself a challenge. So I have been checking in with Susie to make sure she knows that I'm still alive and I'm not dead yet. Cracking view. Lovely bit of fun. Not used to that up here, it's a bit scary. Hopefully at some point you'll see me without my sunnies on. But honestly, that's blinding, mate. So the wee yellow numbers will do just now. So I've currently been out, I've checked my watch, I've currently been out walking for, I left about 10:15 and it is just gone 11:15, so about an hour and a half from Midton, and it is and I'm up here already. So this is what I mean. Like, you would be awfully surprised at how little effort it takes to get to somewhere. Woo! Icy boy. So I need to kind of pay attention up here. But aye, so you'd be awfully surprised at how easy it is to get to somewhere that's got some lovely views and how little effort it takes. Now, you heard me panting away at the start of this, right? I'm fighting the cold, but I'm not going to let it get in my way, right? If you are suffering from any major ailments, obviously do what you usually do to try and sort yourself out first. Don't know where his accent keeps coming from. I blame Cub Leader Gary because he's English and he's new, so he's the reason. But aye, so plan is we're going to try and get up to the top of that bad boy. No near. That's cows. Oh, cows. People think I've got ADHD. Don't know where they get that idea from. Right, so nice wee view. Some nice moors over there. Wind farm. And this is where I'm going to start. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go just over here firstly, have a wee seat, and just realised I'm not talking to the camera. See, sunny's off. But I'll have a wee seat, eat some scran, and then send the drone up and we'll plan ahead. Right, so I've had some scran for a wee look to see what the deal is. It looks like there's a path or a sort of a walkway towards it, so we're going to try and get up there. Little update on my kit. So somewhere along the lines from walking that path, I've lost a glove. So gloves off, coat's off as well because I am absolutely sweating at the moment. I've left it at the top of my bag to make sure it's easy to access in case I need it. It is still quite frosty, so in areas I might actually need to throw it back on, but just now I'm doing okay. Trying to stay out of the shade at the moment because it's a good bit colder in the shade. If you're out doing stuff like this, please always make sure someone knows where you are. I've been doing wee check-ins with Susie just to make sure she knows. And I'm going to try and get up to the top of here, have a wee look, see where I've got to go. I'm enjoying this wee walk. That's quite high. Right, so I think I remember that wall that you can vaguely see down there from when we were up here during summer looking for the plane engine. So up the very top of there I can see a cairn. That's where I want to get to. Can't wait to see the view at the top. Oh, nearly there. Look at a lovely view already. So that's a hospital down there that we saw earlier. As you can probably hear, this is a bit of a workout. But I'm also glad that I'm doing it while it's cold, because I feel like if I was to come up here during the summer, all that down there where the wall was would be really boggy. But because it's all frozen, I'm not saying it's easier, or safer, but it is a bit less treacherous as long as you know what you're putting your feet. Oh, that's a nice wee hill. So I'm actually surprised how well my batteries are doing, because this is still the first battery and I must have been recording for at least an hour now, so usually they're kind of packing in by now, so ooh, it's a bit icy. So this is what I mean by it's a bit less treacherous up here just now. That is, I'm not going to put my full weight on it, but that is solid. That, I think I'm actually almost there. But aye, so just be careful if you're coming up this time of year. If you're coming up in a hotter weather, I would recommend take your time. It can get boggy in places by the looks of things. So even if it has been absolutely roasting, just take your time. Plan out your route as well. I did plan this route out, but I have also had backup plans in case any bits were inaccessible. I also used some of the tools that I've got with me, so use this one, that's the main one. Some say this whole thing is a bit of a tool. That's the cairn there. I do have a stone with me, and I get the feeling I'm going to get some cracking pictures at the top of this, so if you would like to see those pictures, please go follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I hope you've enjoyed this wee walk. I know it's been mostly me jabbering on a wee bit. I've really enjoyed today. Really good start to the year. Solo hike. I'm going to get some photos, get hydrated, do some drone shots, then get ready for the walk back. Stone over there actually. See, this is what happens when you come out a hike with me. I see these places and I'm like, yep, doing that. Oh, what a view. Oh, it's gorgeous. And there we go. Absolutely cracking view of Loch Tom. That's Greenock Hill over there, where we filmed this time last year. Over in that direction, I believe, is the airplane, the World War II airplane engine. In fact, I think it's actually down there. This is an absolute cracking viewpoint. Thank you, Susie, for suggesting this. This is an absolutely gorgeous bit of Greenock. And the view up here is even better than the view down the cut. All the hills all around us. Do you know what? Before we go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up to that cairn. That's where we're going to finish, right? We've done our main one. That's the one we came up here to do. This is the one I want to conquer. We're going for it. All right, guys? Right, so, new battery. Finally crapped out on us, but we managed to get up Hillside Hill, is what that hill is called. As you can tell, the people at Greenock are very imaginative. And we're now heading up to this trig point up here, which I am not sure the name of the hill. I will put it here if I do find it. But yeah, this has been a fun wee walk. I've just messaged Susie to say I've done the Hillside Hill. I believe this one should be the Dunrod, but I could be wrong. Apparently there's might be donkeys up here. Don't know if that's just Susie taking the piss. But there's the trig point. So this will be my second official trig of the year. First one being Bendu with the Scouts. But this is my first solo of the year. It's going to be quite class. I really hope you've enjoyed this glorious day for a walk. And thank you to everybody who has been watching. Thank you to you if you've managed to stay until the end of this video. Main goal for this year, let's aim to try and get to that 1,000 mark that we got over halfway with last year. Let's see if we can get any further. Please excuse the boogers. But same view as me. Ugh. Oh, bloody hell. What a view. Absolutely cracking view. Right, so this is where I am going to say goodbye. Please go check out some of my other videos. They'll be listed somewhere. I hope you have really enjoyed this video. Please go check out some other ones. Give me a wee subscribe. You've been really helping me out. Get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. If you're new, hi. If you've been here a while, hi. And I'm looking forward to getting up to some even more ludicrous adventures with Susie this year, and the rest of yous, and the Scouts of course as well. But thanks for coming a walk with me, clearing our heads and discovering a new lovely bit of Scotland. Shop coming soon. I hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, troops.